Ravens taking on the Philadelphia Eagles. Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Cousins looking to put it up right away. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Vikings. Kene Nwangu, 73 yards. And the Vikings put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead. Greg Joseph on for the extra point. He's got it, and the Vikings take a 7-0 lead. Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Hurts and the Eagles come up here first and 10 at their own 23. They'll start on the ground with Swift. And he is going to lose yardage here. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's second and 12.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up second and 12 at the 21-yard line.
Once again, it's Swift. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for third down. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. And they'll try and run the option to pick it up. And Hurts able to show off some of that elusiveness as he slides to the ground there and in the process picks up the first down. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. He's going deep for Brown. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Almost feels like anything you can do, we're going to try and match or do better. We've already seen one touchdown pass from the opposition. They tried to equal it on that throw.
After the incomplete pass, here now is second and 10. On the option to give to Swift here. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. From the gun, it's Hurts. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked by the linebacker, Brian Asamoah. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line.
And I think this is a situation where a quarterback coach in the sideline is going to talk to a signal caller and say, listen, it's third and long, and it's still early in the game. Let's not force things here. If we don't feel good about it, let's just check something down and punt the football.
Following the interception, Cousins. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. Second down.
That incompletion certainly slows things down a little bit and brings up a very important call for second and long. What do? Run and try and get some yardage and make it third manageable? Or challenge the coverage again, hoping for a bigger gain?
Throwing again, Cousins on 2nd and 10. That's complete to Justin Jefferson. A first down there on a pickup at 25.
It's a gain of 25 yards. First down, Minnesota.
Throwing, Cousins. Eluding the pressure right. And that one going to come up short. Low throw.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Cousins. Throw to the right, hauled in by Addison. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. It'll lose a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. To the air again, it's Cousins. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Jordan Addison, an 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Vikings have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead. They've got to be thrilled on the road right now. Touchdown, turnover, touchdown, and quickly trying to make it 14-0.
Yeah, and mentioned it already. On the road, to be able to go into someone else's house and establish a start like that, obviously your confidence rises in a big way, and you're putting some doubt in their minds.
Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. Devontae Smith now from his end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. He's going deep for Brown. And he's got it inside the 10. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A.J. Brown, 49 yards. And the Eagles are back within a score. Elliott good on the extra point. And that'll make our score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by Avonte Maddox. And a return across midfield into the 46-yard line. Hurts going to keep it on the draw. And down inside the 40 to about the 38. From the 38 now, here's second down and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 38-yard line.
Hurts sets up to throw it. It's out to the flat for Swift. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. Philadelphia picking up the first on a gain of 15. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Now Hurts going to keep it running left. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. On second down, Swift. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
This is Smith to the ground. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Here's Swift. And he's in. Touchdown, Eagles. DeAndre Swift. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Eagles are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. A solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up, meaning when you get on a guy, you just stay right there. Each guy has his own assignment. That allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
These two teams all tied after one. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Addison hauls it in. Room past the 35, and he'll take it to the 43-yard line.
Complete to Jordan Addison. It's a gain of 45 yards. And the Vikings first down.
Cousins now to throw on first down. Escaping the pressure right. It's caught inside the 25. 39 yards there, a big one.
And what great recognition between a receiver and his quarterback, because he's going to recognize the trouble, and then he has two options. Cut off the route and come back to help, or head straight down the field, and he chooses the latter, and it turns into a huge play.
From the red zone now, Cousins. This will be caught just inside the 10. They moved the ball over 50 yards between this play and the last one.
How about the way they're moving the ball down the field? They had a big play a moment ago, followed it up with another nice one here, and before you know it, they're already looking at first and goal.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Kene Nwangu with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Vikings have taken the lead. Joseph connects on the extra point, and the lead is now 21-14. Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. Out of the end zone comes Smith. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21. ready at the line. This Philly offense set to go. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. Flush to his right. This is caught. It's gone. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last two plays.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Looking for A.J. Brown again, and he's got it again.
Consecutive catches for him. That good for 11.
On 1st down, Hurts.
Flushed out right. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Brown. Touchdown, Eagles. A.J. Brown with his second touchdown here in this first half.
And the Eagles are an extra point away from evening this one up.
Elliott good with a PAT. We've got a tie game here, a back-and-forth first half. Teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away.
Yeah, they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Right now, we've got a little bit of an offensive masterpiece going on both sides, moving the football, scoring points. It's almost like somebody put the defense on rookie mode in this one. I mean, we haven't even left the first half, Charles, and we're certainly on pace for a shootout.
An excellent start for both offenses. The fans have to be enjoying this to seeing all these points go up on the board. As a former defender, you know I'm not enjoying this at all, but right now, both these teams just trading haymakers. Let's see if anyone slips up first. Can anyone counter with a nice little jab and get things going in their direction?
To throw, there's Cousins. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
We're saying so far as the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
And he will have the Vikings first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
First down. Here's Cousins. It's a fumble.
Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it.
And his guys will set up shop at midfield at the 50-yard line.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
They go play action with Hurts.
Looking left side for Watkins, and he's got it. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down.
Hurts trying to hurry up the offense.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. The Vikings after him, and they get there for the sack. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24.
Hurts.
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Here's Hurts to throw.
Forced out to his left.
Hurts fumbles it. before the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. A tie game. I don't think anybody in this building, including you or I, was expecting that.
No, I would agree with that totally. I didn't expect to see it at all, but I kind of like where they were going with this. You know, as you said, tie game, trying to steal a possession, steal an advantage, and you told your defense at the half you were going to do it, which also told them that you had confidence in them in case it failed, as that one just did.
And now you've given good field position here to start the third quarter. And holding it may be the wrong decision as he stopped in the backfield. To speed things up here, going with some tempo. Play action. Here's Hurts. Looking right side, and that's complete to Watkins. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Throwing is Hurts. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21.
At the 30-yard line.
They'll look to throw here. Goes with the out route and completes it to Swift. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. A field goal would get him the lead, but that's not what they're shooting for as they come up on third down. Fires the quick slant. A.J. Brown's got it. And no signs of the field goal unit. They're going for it on fourth down. Blitz forthcoming as he'll look to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Eagles unable to convert there on fourth. And the Vikings defense is going to get the football back. And this turns into disaster. He's not going to get forward progress. That'll be a safety. So they go with the empty set, and that's the risk you run right there. Nobody was there to protect.
Well, you know how most offenses have audibles, and they've changed plays when they see certain sets. A lot of defenses do the exact same thing. You go to an empty back set, they bring pressure. And boy, did it pay off in this case.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on fourth down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't want to get to a fourth down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves. Run their offense, get it into the end zone. Yeah, I think a little bit of determination and a dash of anger.
A nice job of eluding the pressure there, scrambling for 11. On third and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. This will be caught by Brown. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Back to throw here. And that is incomplete. The coverage a little too good there, and it's second down. Off the play fake, here's Hurts. Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. So after that sack, Hurts and the Eagles, tough spot here, third and long. Looking to throw. Under pressure, they got him again. Danielle Hunter, 2 plays in a row now that he has gotten in there for the sack, and it brings up fourth down. The Eagles send out their punter now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team.
This is taken at the 23. Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby.
And it will be Vikings ball, 1st and 10. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Remember, they had the safety go against them the last time they had it. Fortunately, their defense just forced the punt, so they'll try again as they start 1st and 10.
And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down. Now 2nd and 7 from the 23.
Nwangu going to get it on the counter.
A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
On 3rd and 1, here's Cousins. He's got his man, T.J. Hockenson. Forget the run on 3rd and 1. They shock the D and rip off a pretty big play. 3 quarters have come and gone. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 46.
Jefferson going to go in motion right. Cousins going to bat it forward here on the jet sweep. And a great job there to read that one defensively. They strung him out, would not allow him to cut upfield. 2nd down at 6 now from the 42.
Throwing is Cousins. He's going to rifle one deep left side.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Avonte Maddox. And he'll get this back across the midfield, striping down the 47-yard line.
Well, they tried to take the deep shot there, but this defense up to the task.
And a lot of times when you air a ball out like this, if it does get intercepted, there's going to be a lot of space out there to set up a return. And remember, you've got 5 big offensive linemen out there playing on their feet in open space. Not a skill most of them possess. That allows for extra yardage on the return.
Here's a handoff to Swift running left.
And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. And now they're in the hurry-up.
Hurts sets up to throw it.
Eluding the pressure right. And he wisely will throw that one away.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in, and he's just got to throw this one away.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Hurts going to run it himself.
And he will have a 1st down as they get him to the ground at the 37.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts.
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Oh, no, they lost the football. They call it luck or skill, whatever the case is. They're feeling good about just keeping the football there.
Yeah, the biggest thing that they're calling it now, our ball. I mean, they don't care if it was luck or skill. Boy, the panic that jumps up in your chest when that ball's on the ground, whether you get it or your teammate gets it, just as long as you retain possession, that's all you're looking for.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
And Hurts is intercepted, his 3rd of the game.
Picked off by Harrison Smith.
The 20, down to the 10.
5, and he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. This game, it's been defensively oriented on both sides, so I guess it stands to reason that the play of the game comes on defense.
So it's my kind of game. You know that.
That's
anytime
right.
we have a
That's
defensive battle, but that, as you said, it stands to reason that's the way the game tilted. Someone had to make a big play, and the way the defenses were dominating, that's exactly what we got.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. On the return, here comes Smith out of the end zone. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And they have to try and move past that pick six because now they're dealing with a fourth quarter deficit. And they need this drive to end in points. And quickly, they get to the line. Second down, here's Jalen Hurts. Going deep here for Watkins. And that's caught inside the 35. He's on his way. Touchdown. Plus Watkins, 78 yards. And the Eagles use the defensive breakdown to take the lead away here in the fourth. Hurts will throw. And he's got it. So the two-point conversion is good, and they add on to their fourth quarter lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And he returns this to the 22.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something to at least build on for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Up until that last play, everything was working pretty well for this offense. Gaining chunks of yardage, getting first downs, really making a push for the end zone, and looked like they had a nice rhythm going. Now you got to have a short memory here. Don't focus on the interception.
And the third interception thrown by Cousins. Darius Slay with a pick. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick six TD. So a big play for the Eagles now as they'll go for two. And this one's caught. And their fourth quarter lead grows by a couple more. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. We'll see if they can band back together after the pick six. It hurt badly, but still within striking distance. A two-score game with a good chunk of time on the clock. First play of the drive going for 14 and a first down. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
A gain of 14. First down, Minnesota.
A first down throw for Cousins. And his throw here is incomplete.
As a corner, you have to be able to run with guys step for step downfield in man coverage and make up ground quickly in zone. You have to put yourself in position to make plays, just like that one we saw there.
A second down throw for Cousins. This one brought in by Jefferson. The Vikings on third down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. Here it's 3rd and 3. Working out of the gun, Cousins. Hard throw, incomplete.
Obviously, go for it here on fourth down. No reason not to. Down a couple of scores, they have to try and make something good happen.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on fourth down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. He's got it at the 15. Touchdown. Kene Nwangu, 51 yards. And the Vikings have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth.
So now here are the Vikings faced with a big two-point conversion attempt. Cousins will try and throw. And this is caught. They got it. And that could be an important 2 points. It gets them back within a field goal.
Well, I guess the coach looked at the two-point cheat sheet, said go for it, get it to a three-point game, and they did it.
Yeah, and sometimes you just throw out time of game. You don't worry about that. There's just a feel sometimes in making that call, and he felt good about what he had for a two-point conversion, and now they're only down 3 and feeling great about themselves.
Fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we've brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Less than 2 to play with just a field goal separating these two sides. Although his reputation as a speedy runner precedes him, it's always fun to watch him work.
It is eye-opening, isn't it? Because when you see him get the ball and just go, in addition to that speed, it helps out his block.
That is intercepted. Picked off by Lewis. And the Vikings will have the football as this is taken up past the 30. And my, how the tables have turned now. They were trying to salt this one away, but that interception potentially a game changer.
And I just got to think to myself, at this point of the game, I know you've been aggressive. I know that's your MO, and that's fine. And all those teams that talk about all gas, no brakes, you better have the emergency lever to pull occasionally. They could have used it right there. They put themselves in a tough spot with that interception. What a time to come up with a play like that. They're now in field goal range. But the opportunity is also there to try and win the game outright.
Here's a run on first down that won't even get back to the line of scrimmage. He will lose a yard. 2nd and 11. Now Cousins steps away to his left. And that'll be incomplete. He's throwing the football today. I'm also surprised when he doesn't complete a pass like that, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
The way he's throwing it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions. And that means the guys going after passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well.
Cousins to throw. He gets it to Addison. And that's not nearly going to be enough. Stopped at the 22, and he needed plenty more. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game. Desperation time. Cousins on 4th down. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Now the Vikings will use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Now 1st and goal. Here's Cousins. Buying time to his left. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken a lead late in the final minute of the 4th.
Wow, wow.
What an outstanding drive right there to take the lead, and also, Charles, didn't leave their opposition with a whole lot of time on the clock.
Yeah, I like the way that you're viewing this because they did a tremendous job to put themselves in a position to win, but they can't celebrate just yet. They've got to clamp down on any big plays and force them to use up those timeouts without making it.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. It's caught inside the 5. And he is not going to get in there. He stops short of the goal line, and the lead is going to stay right where it is. And the Eagles hands team able to cover it up. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, It was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds left to play. Back to throw. He's going deep for Brown. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down. And here come the whistles and a timeout with 7 seconds left. These are the spots, this stage of the game, where it pays to have speed on the perimeter, doesn't it?
It certainly does. And in the second quarter, he may very well run by him. But in this situation, I know as a defender, I'm loosening up a couple of extra steps that allowed him to run with him stride for stride.
He's going to look deep for Watkins.
And this one dropped in the end zone. Looked like a touchdown, but not to be. And now it's fourth down.
The Vikings going to use their third and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. With 1 second to go, this to send us to overtime. And his kick is right there. It's good. And in the fourth quarter, this game is tied. And we need overtime to decide this one after 4 quarters of play. We're all even. The extra session in a moment. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
So the Vikings going to get the first chance to possess the football as we are back underway here in overtime. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Well, they fought hard to reach this point, Charles, and now what an opportunity. They've got the ball first, a chance to take this overtime win away from the hostile crowd.
And you know, as the quarterback steps into the huddle, the first thing he's telling his team is, remember, we need 6, not 3. So we don't need a good drive. We need a great drive. And this is what they've been planning for. It's time to execute and take it downfield, even against all these odds.
They'll find Harry on the right side. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And now it's 3rd and 3.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Third and short yardage. Cousins being chased out left. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down. The temptation to go for it probably there always is, especially in overtime. Got to punt it, though.
I think you're right. I think that you absolutely have to punt it away and trust your defense, especially for a little field position here. But you're so right about the temptation. Another way to satisfy that, though, line up in punt formation and fake it. That's another way to get it done.
An audible here to get a new look.
Cousins to throw for it on 4th. Hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. The Vikings unable to convert here on 4th. And the Eagles are going to take over in great field position.
On 1st and 10, it's Swift.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
Hurts.
Wide open is Watkins. He's got it. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Swift going to try up the middle.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they're going to hurry back to the line. line now. Here's Hurts to throw. He'll buy some time right. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
It's been a nice day for him as a passer and as a runner. One of the few mistakes he's made in this ball game. The wrong choice on that one. That one goes incomplete.
They're going on fourth down with Hurts. He will find Smith in the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. So it's the Eagles who get the win here. And the guy who really led the way was their quarterback CD, and that's Jalen Hurts.
Yeah, there's no question who the star of this game was. What a performance throwing the football. Over 300 yards, 4 touchdown passes. That's quarterbacking at an elite level.